folks, welcome back to the American Dream Garden. You may be wondering, what am I doing? Well, I'm taking a break from building roads and townhouses, and also, you've probably seen the new video where it released at 6:30. I pre-made that. It's about my new book, What is Woke? Pretty much, it's how woke is a universal problem, not just a label, but it's well, it pretty much explains the tactics of how it shuts down public discourse and all that. That's the other video. But this here, you may be wondering, is the Golden Records Vault. You may be wondering, wait, why is it like this? Well, that's because I am hiding it underground somewhere in my Minecraft world. I'm not telling you where. And there will be more added to this vault because I've left room for a back hallway back here. And it's going to be underground. All of it. I put books I've written, like this is a copy of the U.S. Constitution. This one welcomes you to the vault. Like someday, if I ever put this on, like as a saved world that you can explore someday, you yourself can find this vault somewhere in my Minecraft world. But let me show you something. This redstone door is pretty cool. I made it where you can come in and come back, and you see the lights right there? You come in here, flip that switch, that light turns off. That means this door is deactivated, and you cannot go through this door. I've made a locking mechanism, and this is for the lights. Like, if you want to turn off all the lights in the vault before you leave, you can do that. Oh right, put a sensor thing down here. I was experimenting. If it's nighttime, the lights will turn on in the vault. But I'm going to show you what it looks like off. Maybe I should have it where the lights turn off during the night because that's when you're supposed to sleep. But then mobs will spawn underground anyway. It's peaceful in my world, so I don't mind having the lights turn on and off. See, that thing just powered back on. And down here, you may wonder, how does the door work? Well, it's kind of simple. You see, your pressure pads are right here. This is the redstone, the pressure pads are above. And they go down, and they send a signal to the pistons up here. See, right there. But if you go down here, you see there's two pistons that hold iron blocks right here. This is where the signal comes in. Let me show you. If I power this on, it opens the doors. And it also turns off the lights. But I flip that back off, it shuts the doors. And it's because it travels through there. If I just break this, that will disable that redstone signal going that way. So when you power it, it won't be able to power the doors, and they will remain shut. Pretty simple redstone mechanism. Once you understand how the door works. And this is like the redstone underbelly of the vault. Actually, I think having that, like that sensor thing is going to be like a dead giveaway of where it is. because it's going to be an event, but there's a lot of vents that I'm going to be building, because I'm going to build more stuff underground in my Minecraft world, because it's fun actually to build underground stuff now. And you may be wondering, why the heck is Vibrant Visuals deactivated? I thought you liked it. I do like Vibrant Visuals. Last night they just, well, this night of 2025 of the 29th, when I'm recording this video, Minecraft put out an update that kind of made it where Vibrant Visuals was collecting a lot of RAM, and it was spiking my RAM because it was leaking memory and holding on to memory, and it was destroying my PC. Turns out if you turn it off, your game runs perfectly. So it's something they updated the thing with that is a bug that does not like the PC at all, which kind of sucks, just to say. But right now I'm working on this vault. I'm thinking about making this upstairs area a bedroom, but I've written books in my Minecraft world. Pretty much it's some books I've written are like personal notes and things I learned from experiences, pretty much, like sharing my experience with the world with you and how I counteract it, okay? Like over here we have Two Faces and a Falsehood, and it's called Illusion Friend, the book. And if I ever release this world, you will be able to read this book. Other than that, I am not showing you what this book says. Its point is to talk about people who are two-faced, who, pretending to be your friend, but they act certain ways around certain people. That's, it's not a smart thing to do. I can probably flip to the end where I just give the example. See, this is, I don't name no one, I don't name anything, but this is what I'm talking about in this book. If you're switching faces depending on who is around you, one for your friends, one's for your public, the mirror at some point, you have to ask which one is actually you. I never want to live like that because it will drive me crazy. Because if the only version of yourself that feels honest is the one that no one is supposed to see, that's not privacy, that's fragmentation. So, in the end, you don't just lose a friend, you just lose an illusion of one. And this is talking about a friend of mine who is no longer my friend, and pretty much they played this game with me where for the longest of time they agreed with everything I ever thought of and said. But then when we're in public with other people in a voice chat, he acted very differently. He was playing me, putting an illusion of being my friend. And it's a very nasty thing to do to people. And they try to justify it saying, oh, lying is okay. But if you justify lying, let me look. If you justify lying, like, let me look here. Where does it say that? No, I do forgive them. Never, you don't want to send them hate. But never forget what they did. You learn from it. A good thing I saved copies that I didn't save, because look at there, I did not notice that right there. I mistyped somehow. that's pretty much it for that book. And also I'm going to take this, put it in here, and get this book, because I just noticed I made a little mistake, and I've just written this book today. You may be wondering, why is the video being cut out? Well, there's certain things in this book that's kind of personal. Well, also because the people I wrote this about, oh yeah, this whole thing of friendship was just a theater bit. If you accept that lying to a friend is ever okay. Okay, I think that's good. You know, I just made millions of copies of this version of the darn book. And now I'm going to have to rewrite the whole thing. Okay. Illusion Friend by me, Gibson. Because I do want you to, like, learn things. Like, principles and whatnot. Good things to learn. Because a lot of people these days, they hold hate, they hold on to hate. But our Lord Jesus Christ has taught us we should love people and not betray them and hurt, you know. Even our enemies, you're supposed to forgive your enemies. That's why I forgave them. And I just realized I boxed myself in. But let me go put this back over here. Replace the old copy. And I guess I just have a bunch of books now that I actually have a crate full of 16 versions of this. Maybe I need to put in bug fix box, I guess. The mansion, this is going to be a church right here that my friend is making. I stopped working on it because I don't know if he wants to keep working on it himself. And I really don't want to mess that up for him. You notice when I have the vibrant visuals on, you don't see how big and wide everything is. And you look around, you're like, whoa. This place is coming together. You know, I wish Minecraft would make it where you can see farther. Because I've seen mods that can do that without using RAM. And that could probably solve a lot of issues with Minecraft, just to say. Wait, does it say here? Yeah, it doesn't say his name on the first page, so I don't have to worry about that part. Yeah. But let me go. Okay, there we go. that out too. I gotta make sure I didn't broke the wrong book. But this is my mansion. Feels like I'm back in the old days when I just started to build this place with the vibrant visuals off, you know. I hope they really fix that because I want to turn it back on. It's pretty, but you can't see that far though. Like I can right now. Look at that place. Now this is pretty much what's left of that whole ocean thing I was building. I left this here because it was like separated. You know. Well, I'm going to go back to work on my vault. And also, I have a plan of building a beehive soon. I'm going to make a silly bee cult. It's going to have bee puns, bee stuff. It's going to have the bee movie script. No, I'm not joking. I'm literally going to build this. You know, ever since they added vibrant visuals, when you have it off, it does this crap now for some reason. Like, what's happening? Like, I don't understand this. I guess it's just, crazy stuff. But yes, in the end, this will be a vault. I'm thinking about putting a room for farming and all sorts of stuff so you can actually live in this vault as a Minecraft player. Flood it with resources and all that. This is pretty much like the entrance is a library. And maybe there'd be more libraries. Actually, I really love the bookshelves because I can like put stuff in here. I'll put that right there for right now, so I don't lose it. And there's beds. Like these are bedrooms. The new fancy windows I can make now, I really love. But look, it's nighttime and the lights turn off. I can turn it back on. Well, God bless. Have a good day. And thank you for watching. Goodbye. This video is pretty short, ain't it?